All right, let's get this set up and I don't know. All right, Abe, give me a second. Okay, go ahead and count to 10 for me.
One. That's all I know.
Shut
Two,
up. Shut
three,
up.
four,
Stop.
5,
Okay.
7, 8. Testing.
All right.
Testing.
I think we're good. I'm gonna turn you up just a little bit more, and we should be good. All right, we are live across all socials, by the way. Okay.
Is that your way of asking me for a little melody?
A melody? It's
Like a
no.
little tune? A little jingle? No, just kidding.
It's
I wouldn't do that to you.
it's my way of subtly suppressing your free speech.
No, I got that.
How are we doing this morning? What's your focus?
I'm just waiting until the market opens here in 1 minute so I can tell you how much money I lost by closing out early on
Shut
Unity
up.
and then sending you an invoice.
It was really overbought yesterday. It didn't look that appealing, and then it got the news. It's getting the RVAL pump through the key level break, so it looks a lot better today. I mean, it's a really nice bullish RSI divergence too into the open. It's still
That's
crazy
cool.
overbought though, but I'll keep an eye on it off the open. See what it presents.
Let's see what these contracts are looking for now. Would you look at that? 2 grand. Good thing I still have some contracts in there. Let's take some of these profits right on the open. Oh no, honey, I'm good. I could have another, but Josh told me to close. Oh
Okay,
no, honey, I'm good.
I got to turn you down on my end. You're so loud. What the?
Took off 2/3. I'm gonna leave the rest for a little bit because this thing tends to rip.
Oh, you're
Bonds are looking.
out here.
What?
Go ahead.
Bonds are looking like they're not a completely dead instrument this morning. We'll see if that holds.
I think I really like this APP depth forming here. They're really whipping around some of these contracts. My Uber contracts are moving really nicely. Whew.
Got out of Uber too soon.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, look at it go. Oh my gosh. That's three. That's 3K you owe me now.
Let's
To be
see
fair, I would have
here.
closed half right on the open.
Let's see here. USAR getting dumped on the open. Yeah, Unity getting a pump right through.
Oh,
I would have preferred a little bit of a depth to grab.
oh.
I think I'm gonna set up this APP.
Is does Discord calculate those spreads correctly?
Hey guys, if you're watching the stream, by the way, and it's like hard to view or you don't like it, tell me. And I'm kind of new to this. I can expand this a little bit more, but then I'm going to cover up that chart in the corner. I think that's fine. Excuse me, my word.
Josh, you know you're not streaming your screen in the Discord.
I know I'm not. I'm live on YouTube, Kick, and X and Facebook right now. Okay.
I just made sure that you weren't
Sorry everyone about
thinking
Abe.
about it.
You'll probably hear me yell at him multiple times. He's a great trader, but he is such a boomer.
Actually, an angry
Man, I want to take this APP trade, but these spreads are just awful. I wonder if it'll let me in at 410 for the 380s for next week. Might just let this sit and see if they come to me because it's still retracing a bit. Let's look at the 15-minute here. Going back to the bullish EMA. It actually doesn't look too great. The 65-minute. No, it's fine. It's fine. Could be better on the shorter time frames for sure. It looks like a nice reset. Big selling into the open here. I'm gonna cancel that order. They're not filling me. I'm gonna wait for this to recover a bit. Maybe we can actually get just more aggressive by end of the week if it improves on the day well. MSTR running nicely. I'm really surprised these MSTR contracts are not moving better that I got. Google almost set up alert. Unity getting that pullback here. Might be a dip to buy. VIX is melting, but SPY isn't really moving. So tell me, what's the story here? AVGO dumping. NVIDIA dumping. Tesla getting a pop and on some high volume here. It's got to do more. Let's actually just really quickly, just because that's easier to view on the stream. Let's reset this alert. What? Apple getting its morning pump before it dumps again. You think bonds look interesting here? Ugh. Maybe. Maybe if you break this trend line. No. I don't like that. Well, it looked like there were some really good setups this morning, but right now it's looking pretty dull. I'm gonna close. Wow, I'm at 50% on ETHA. I might want to close some of that. Pew having a pullback here. This got halted in the morning pre-market. Looks like it's dumping into the open here, but I do have it up on one of my screens. I am keeping an eye on it as well. It's not in trading view yet. That don't look that great. Coin getting a nice pump here. I'm really surprised coin isn't moving a bit better. With the regulation news, that was pretty positive. Oh, what is our RVOL at? We have a really good RVOL. This is setting up for a really tight orb. Futures might be fire. You might want to log into some props. Because options look pretty lame here. BKTX getting a nice move. Neon dumping. Yes. Yeah, this is. It got the breakthrough. Well, let me know if you break the highs. It's about to reverse. Bro, what is going on? My trading view is just bugging out. I mean, we pretty much got that fib retracement I was looking for. We only came short by $1. So this might be the turnaround. This might get a nice pump. We're moving nicely towards the kind of dump in here. So let's just wait on that. I'm gonna leave my small MSTR position open for now. Still up on Uber here. Nike catching a bounce. Grab needs some time. Mara getting the morning pump and then dump. These retail traders just don't know what the hell they're doing with Mara. It makes the way the stock move so annoying. Since big money's not really in it, it's all like fickle money with no convictions that like overreact to every little move. Okay, APP's shaping up really nicely here. So let's see if these spreads have tightened up. And if the spreads have tightened up, I'll come play in it. Okay. I bought the 400 calls for next week on APP. It's if you want to be a little bit safer, you can buy the August 1st. There. I left myself a little bit of room to average in because the shorter time technicals weren't great. But when your high time frames are looking this, oh wow, the daily's firing to the upside now on the TTM. It's a really good confluence on the higher time frames. So it's in tandem with the 4 hour, and the weekly is supportive. The 65 minutes also reversed here. So should see the shorter time frames start to clean up really nicely on this one. Let's see if we can get some great follow through. I like that play a lot. Actually, I really like that technical setup, and I really like it fundamentally. Now that a lot of the bear reports have been, in my opinion, proven to be nonsensical. So USAR not really getting a move here. It's just dumping, not getting follow through. I guess it's worth taking a quick look at that. So really all we're doing is just getting a nice reset of the RSI and coming back to the bullish EMA. So let's see if we can get a reclaim. A highly speculative name, guys, for those watching the stream, be aware of that. So if we can break, let's just, if we can reclaim previous day's highs and some of this pre-market consolidation, that'll be of interest to me. SPY's melting down some. I'm net short on this. I will say this. I am net short right now. I set that APP call position, but let me be clear, am net short right now. I think the bulls are getting way too complacent. I mean, we've got the daily rolling over here. We got this nasty candle. I think you could maybe get one more leg higher. But I explained this also on it's on X, it's on YouTube. There's a full video explaining this. I think I'm gonna do a write-up in the newsletter as well tonight. Explaining this Elliott wave analysis. But we still have potential to take one more pop. But the fact that we broke the previous high, we broke the double top and then plummeted like that, that's typically time to get out. Very bearish, especially when the broader market's also giving signals of weakness. Uber starting to test. We need it under yesterday's low, and then we'll get some better follow through. And I might be tempted to even size up. MP selling off here. These are going to be dips to buy. So as you guys can see, like I'm looking for like an ABC retracement that brings us back to 5,800. Technically, you can find your way within this pretty wide range here on the dip. More dependent on if we get another leg higher or not. But then later, we're going to find ourselves, in my opinion, probably around 6,600. Subject to change. It could break through 7,000. It really depends on how much money, how many cuts we get. Keep in mind, I think this is cuts. This is cuts, and then this is recovery after that. Just a guess. Okay, Uber under yesterday's lows. And nowhere near sold off. It's a slight bearish divergence that should give us some great follow through to the downside. We're up 20% on some rolls from yesterday. And it's probably time. I'm going to do a few more. A few more rolls. I had a guy tell me, hey, listen to this. I had a guy comment on my X post about my Uber short. I posted about my Uber short, and this guy told me that I should be careful because the internet never forgets. And then he also gave me the courtesy of letting me know that his post was not financial advice. What kind of what? I read that and I was like, I wonder if his sister wife like approved that comment.
I think some of these people think that once you go short on something, you can never ever go long on it ever again.
Yeah.
You made your bed and you'll lie in it for eternity. Sorry, the trade was only on for 3 days of my life.
Social media makes me feel like a genius. I'm actually gonna look and see. Okay, so I closed that original Uber position. I only have the rolls open. I rolled into the 89 puts. I'm looking for I believe 87's our next target. Uh, what is the key level here? You've probably got to call 90 the key level, and then below that you're actually looking for well, hold up here. Yeah, 87's the big level. I was right. The memory was working on that one. And then I am more apt to say that you've got some minor key levels here. I mean, this actually does not look like it's going to hold. This looks like just a range. So that's the top of it, and then this is the bottom. So let's see if we come and test the 89. That'll put my rolls and profits. And then if we get the gap down, we're literally looking for something like that. Something further down there. We can do our Fib retracement. We want to come. Hold up here. Gateways to the daily. That might be a fifth wave completion there. On a much longer time frame, even. That's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is like a very sloppy 5. Potentially this is 5. It doesn't retrace into 1, so that potentially that's 5. ABC, ABC, and then that would complete a 5, 3, 3. And then you could see a pretty major retracement of that then. So between 81 and 68 is probably most common. Okay. That's good to have on the brain. I'm still getting a nice pullback there. APP playing hard to get. Not worried about that one yet. ETHA. I think I need to take off some of this ETHA. Grab a gun bouncing. Noob, look at PEW. All right, I'm gonna do a partial closing on. Oh shit, my BKTX looks good here.
It doesn't have options.
What? Really? I thought I just looked at it this morning and there was options. Yeah, PEW. P is in P is in pineal gland. E is in eureka, and W is in wet. Honestly, this doesn't look like you should touch any of this. This option J looks awful. You might just have to try it, but if you want to play this, you're gonna have to try and play shares. I don't think I want to touch that. We have great profits here so far. We're up nicely on Uber here. I'm closing partial on if you were in the stream last week, we loaded up size on ETHA, and I'm actually taking a partial on those December contracts for 50% here. Let me share that with the Discord. Okay. I also have some of this ETHA in my small account, but I think I'm going to try to leave this on. Oh shit! I need to close some of this Uber in the small account. That's what I need to do. Oh snap! Okay, that feels good. Small account looking. Mwah! Hell, it's looking beautiful. Look at that Uber melt. Who's making money this morning? Wow. Maybe I should close two of these. I had $660 in Uber puts and 1,000 in a third or $1,200 account. I think I'm gonna let it run. We did a good job of taking that partial. I'm gonna leave this ETHA open up too. I'm gonna take a partial on the rolls here. I just always like locking in these profits. MSTR is holding up well. Unity setting up a wedge. VIX is bouncing. Abe, did you buy these spy puts with me? I'm thinking about repositioning more aggressively. Too far dated. I would like to see these moving better than they are. I also don't want to shit exit. Tell me something. So the 1 minute's trying to bounce. The 5 minute just went red. 15 minute looks bearish. 65 minutes trying to recover here. So it's trying to hold this bearish EMA. 4 hour definitely bearish here. It's getting shoved back down. If you want to play short-term puts on SPY, by the way, what you're looking for is 6-7, basically 618 to break. It's actually pretty essential you actually break 16, 17, 88 exactly, because that's a big area of support. Abe, have you heard anything I've said?
Tesla?
Um,
No, I didn't hear what the last bit.
I did not say
Did you see Tesla
anything.
today?
No. Oh, this is weird.
Tesla's up like 10.
I need it over 324. It's just calming and testing this trend line right now. The 65 minute looks pretty good. That might be a tomorrow trade for me. It's probably not something I want to take today. Yeah, I don't have good confluence here. Google failing to break yesterday's highs and dumping. SPY finding more new lows. I do wish I was a little bit more aggressive on the puts I have. But what do I want to buy? I might buy the what would the 610 cost me for August 1st? That might be the move. Okay, let's buy these. I'm gonna buy the August 1st 610 puts. Because that's gonna let me be a little bit more flexible. And I'll close my August 15th puts. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. No, let me get a good exit here. Wow, really good returns on Uber right here. Uber finding more new lows. You could lock in 30% on Uber. I'm gonna leave my rolls. I'm gonna leave the last bit I have open and really hunt for a big move. I think on the small account here, I gotta lock in a little bit more here. Oh. Just so everyone's aware, MP will probably go to like 80, 90 later in the year. I don't know if you want to buy this dip, but I have to take a closer look at it. But this is a solid name that's going to go higher. Same with ETHA, ETHA or ETHE, like whichever one. It doesn't matter. Both of these are going much higher. much higher. When we're talking probably 50 and 60s. And in my opinion, Ethereum, I wrote this weeks ago, right? And I sorry if you've been watching all the live streams. I know this is really repetitive, but just for new viewers, and people who haven't seen me yet, like, Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin on this current bull run. Let's go to a shorter time frame so you can really see that. So as you can see on the hourly, like, we're outperforming Bitcoin. It's going to continue to do so. And I think we're going to all-time highs. So that's my largest crypto position is Ethereum is my top holding. And then I'm loaded up on swings. And yeah, I locked in some for 50% today, but I'm going to keep at least some exposure on for the full move. And yeah, I think we're going to like 5,000. It looks so much better than the Bitcoin setup, which looks good. Oh yeah, this market's giving all the top signals. Unity breaking out on the wedge. I don't know. Honestly, I'm just haven't had a super close eye on it because I'm just feeling so okay with missing it when it's so overbought. I just would prefer to buy dips. Oh, Pew is now on TradingView. Oh, is this an IPO? Is that what's going on here? Because it was halted. I think this is an IPO. That would explain a lot. Oh,
I can
APP.
close my Unity. I'd be sitting on $3,500 in profits right now, Josh.
Okay. I'm not going to write you a check for that because. How much money have I helped you make? Surely I've 20, 30, 40 X that. All right. You're like the average X user who's like, you got one thing wrong. You are only
That was two. That was
profitable.
number two.
You're only profitable for 28 out of the 30 days of the month, and I'm mad.
You were also wrong on MicroStrategy 3.5 years ago.
um, if that's my track record, every 3.5 years I get a big wrong. That's good. I
I feel
am
like it was a long time ago.
very
It was
okay
pre.
with that track record.
Oh, I have more. Oh, I think I have more Unity contracts and other accounts that I forgot about. Ooh la la. I do.
Speaking of MSCR, I'm about to just cut this at break even right here. I think I'm just gonna cut this at break even and look to come back later. We've got great profits on the day though, across the board, especially with APP now moving. I'm gonna close these. Yeah, I'm gonna close the rolls. There. For inconsequential loss. I really like the Uber shorts. I really like them. I really like them. If I was really ballsy, I would probably look for. That was weird. Look for Lyft to go back to like 10. Probably set new lows. And honestly, you cut when you break this trend line. That's your stop. Super simple trade. Oh, it's just melting more. I want Uber to break 90 today, and I want SPY to break 617 today. That's I don't think it actually do that, but it would be really cool if it did. Because I would make a lot of money. I size up aggressively on SPY. I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to do too much here. I've got VIX calls, I got SPY puts, I got Uber puts, I got APP calls, which I might be taking a partial here soon. Unity is now forming a double top. That's careful on that one. If you guys took it this morning, it loves to rug and not give this follow through. I will say it looked really good though. On the morning, and this is a good teaching moment for people watching the streams here. Okay, this is one of my very repeatable strategy, but this name is a bit odd. It moves a bit like a meme. But if a more, like, let's say Nvidia had this set up, I would rip calls right off the open. I'd have the market orders preset, okay? And this is why you have the nice pre-market rally breaking a major key level. This is like a new high of the year, okay? Major key level break, great pre-market structure. As the stock's hitting new highs, the RSI and the pre-market structure is resetting. That's beautiful. Now, what takes this from a B to an A is the increased participation on the stock. So you see something like the RVOL get all the way to a 10. That's great. Okay. 1 to 3 is like, okay. Over 3 is really good. And then if you're over like 5, over 7, then you're talking great. Then you're talking very rare setup. And so then you got the catalyst, which was the upgrades. People are coming in. They're squeezing the shorts out on the break. This is a really good setup. Okay. This is an A quality setup. But this name is very ruggy, and it already was trading at a pretty high RSI. So this might be actually a record high on the RSI for the daily. It's close. But save that into your memories, imprint it. This is a beautiful freaking setup. Okay? Beautiful. This type of pre-market structure. These are the type of pre-market structures you hunt for if you're trying to rip something off the open. And even right now, it's playing out. Okay? And we got lots of lessons like this in the Discord for free. I probably shouldn't tell you guys that. You can't even join the Discord right now. We're private now. I got sick of scammers. And I like our small community. So if you want to join, you can DM me, or you could find one of our members and see if they'll give you a link. We might let you in. I don't know. I'm chilling on that for now. Sign up for the free Substack though. I'm gonna go pee real quick because I'm feeling really comfy right. Before I walk away, what is looking here? 15-minute turn yet? It hasn't. But you didn't even form the EMA conversions here. You broke above it on the 5-minute, looking really good. I really want this back to 360. I think we can get it. It looks pretty good here. I was tempted to take a partial, but I think I'm going to hold the full position a little bit longer. Okay, I'm in the bathroom.
I'm selling some naked calls in Unity or out of the money.
What are you talking about?
Said I'm selling some of these naked calls in Unity out of the money. They're just really dumping in premium here.
It's probably a good move. I might. Holy crap. What expiration? Boy, that's ballsy. Someone loaded up the 65 calls for 2026. It took it right back under the EMA conversions. How mad will the internet get if I short Palantir? I might do it just to trigger people. Not Palantir. That's my baby. Your baby's really fat right now. I think it's starting to have trouble breathing. Honestly, I don't have good signals for short at all. It's barely cracking. Never mind.
I'm also short Roblox. Never
Really?
stops going up.
The stock that never stops going up is indeed the way to describe Roblox. Now, that
Yeah,
is
I'm sure the 130 calls in August.
I would love. I thought about buying at 82, and I was like, I'll get a dip. I'll wait for a dip, and then at 95, I thought about buying it, and I was like, I'll wait for a dip, and then I wanted to buy it under 100 after it got to 106, and I'm like, shit. I
You should
so
get in now.
I
The last chance. Cheapest it'll ever be.
It's starting to feel like it. That last earnings was so good, but I was so late to read through it. Like this company is gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing, and I want it. I want it in my portfolio, but I just didn't want to buy into this
Neo,
rally. I just felt like I
Neo,
was FOMOing.
Neo finally had a nice pullback. I've been waiting for it to kind of, but it's also FXI is kind of beat up today too, where it's been strong today. That's also pulling back nicely.
Mm. Retail's buying up these crypto miners, but MSTR is not moving. If any of you watching the live stream are in this, be careful. Because MSTR is usually pretty good at anticipating the next Bitcoin pump, but those
You should check
miners
out
are rubby.
Baba.
One of our members was talking about Baba. Um,
It's got a nice pullback today from yesterday's pump.
oh wow, that was quite the pump.
This one's a tough one to trade. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know that already. Even setting key levels on this one's hard. I think I want it over 120 to prevent getting faked out.
It's less liquid, but you can also look at Baidu. Then there's a couple of other
This
smaller.
this looks like it might need another week. Video? I don't know.
Wow,
I don't.
Baidu's down. Baidu gave everything back today on that pump from yesterday.
I don't. I mean, just at a glance, I don't want to touch this shit at all. Over 450, I'll get back and on Neo with you. It's great signs of a bottom being in here. Yeah, over 450, you can clear this weekly bearish EMA cloud.
I still have like 30% of my position on in there.
What was your top close? Did you get like 500-600% out of
I don't know. I'd have to look.
that? I closed mine for like a little over 300%.
I tried to close some yesterday at 50 cents a contract and it ticked all the way up to 49, but I never got filled. Neo.
All right, stream. We're up about 40% on Uber here. It's probably time to take some more partials in some of these contracts here. APP's pumping the premiums really nicely, by the way. I might actually look and see if the spreads have improved a little bit. So if the market wants to come meet me on APP at 260, I'm willing to sell a partial for 260. Let's see here. And then I might take something on this account. I don't want to sell the rolls, but I got this.
The calling or something. Oh no, circle is kind of squeezing me a little bit here. I'm gonna have to roll out my puts. Ugh, I hate to do that in that stupid stock. Got to stay mechanical. Google is getting a bid here. What were yesterday's high in Google's? Didn't they get up to 84? I feel like it did. 84.22. I am gonna front run this a little.
All right, they bought APP from me. That's 20% right there on a partial close. I sold 1/3 there, and I'm looking for the bigger push down for the rest. Just some extra padding there. Get a win on the board. On the small account, I had the August 15th puts. I've closed all of those for some great returns, and then I bought the 87 put for August 1st. So I got a little bit more aggressive actually on a shorter dated. Oh, we got to look at coin real quick on a shorter dated contract. And spent 118 for that, which is a fraction of my profits. So that's a free position to leave on as a runner. Just to see if we can get some real follow through there. Coin, it's really interesting here. With this breakout. Let's look at the daily again. So 428 is the only thing is with the way coins moved, this might not be holy shit.
VIX expired today, by the way. VIX futures.
I am up huge. Okay, wait a second. Wow, the rest of our Uber contracts are up 48% here. I might just lock that in. And then short any bounces we get. I always mix up the Uber and Roblox logos. They're just both squares. So easy to do. Yeah, we're pretty oversold here on Uber. It should do a bounce soon. So yeah, let's lock this in on Uber and then let's short bounces. Thank you. Well, speaking of which, I need to see if by the way, for everyone watching the stream, this is public. It's pinned on my X account. You can also find a link to this on the website. But this is an automated trade tracker. Okay, if you actually go to this website here. You can actually, this is our developer. This is our full-time developer. He makes all the bots and stuff for us at MBT. You know, our unusual option scanner. You know, if you're when you're on Discord or something, you want to use this stuff, go for it. I don't give a shit. We've open sourced everything that we've made, okay, and that includes the automated performance tracker. So this is all automated, and the code for it using my personal Schwab API is listed here. So you can also go through and you can check my performance. Okay, we operate with extreme transparency here at MBT, and you can verify that this is correct, not manipulated. On there. All right, so go check it out. It's pretty cool. We worked pretty hard on creating that level of transparency without me having to literally like regularly share my brokerage statements or share my account value because I use my real full name. So sharing basically my net worth. It's a bit awkward in my personal life. So this is how I got around that, but still have full legitimacy. Pretty cool, right? Hey, by the way, like the streams, much appreciated. Helps us grow the community. We killed it on Uber. We didn't need to trade a lot of stuff, Congrats if you caught Unity, but we just printed on Uber all day. We locked in a partial on APP, locked in some gains from last week's ETHA positions, which, by the way, I still have some August contracts open in ETHA. As well. So we're just cooking. We're cooking in the kitchen and just letting it go. APP up 30% here. They are really pumping up these premiums, and you love to see that. We love to see that. Speaking of which, in the small account, I might go ahead and lock in the 55% on ETHA for the August contracts that we bought last week. I think I will actually lock these in, and then what I might do for the small account is I might roll out to I wanted to buy some 40 calls for December, so let's look at ETHE. See how far out of the money I can go here. I can only buy the 37s, which is actually even less room to run. So yeah, I'll buy the 36 call. I'm not gonna get filled for that price, am I? December 36 call for 30 delta. And then I'll show you guys the small account here in a moment. Yeah, so the small account today is up very nicely. I have to put this on private to not give away the account info, but I'll just tell you guys, there's about 1,400 in this account. We've got two lotto positions that I've just burned, but we've got some great profits on the day. We rolled out the ATH position, and then we did that Uber roll that I talked about with just one contract using a portion of the profits that we have. So this position's free. We also made a killing on Uber yesterday too. And then we'll let this ETHA run as well. This Tesla's already dead, so you just leave it on and see if something does something crazy. Maybe it comes back. We can actually take a look at Lunar, because last time I looked at Lunar, I still really liked it. So this might be another opportunity. If you were on the Monday live stream, we bought those Lunar calls for 2 cents each. The next day they were 12 for a really easy 500% yesterday morning. And I actually might try and snag these on the cheap again. So I noticed they were going for $3 again. And the daily here still looks pretty good to me. And that weekly looks really good. So it looks like that weekly just fired to the upside. I feel like some news is going to hit this one, and I like dipping in and out of it. So I'm going to add some more there on super cheap. Let's do it again. If they want to sell me, oh, I guess I can't load this up too much because I'll be greater than the open interest on that particular expiration. If you want to be safer, you'd buy the 12s for 24 here. But I'm going to try to buy the 14s for 3 cents each. I got the order set. If they fill me, cool. If they don't, that's fine. I already have a position here. But really nicely on APP. I almost want to take another partial, but I kind of want to sit and give this some more time. It's looking good here. Uber is still looking extremely weak. It might do what it did yesterday, though, where we kind of plunged and then we chopped sideways the rest of the day, because this is a pretty big key level for it. I'd be surprised if it. Oh wow, wow, wow! Bitcoin pulling back and Ethereum going parabolic again. What I did I tell you guys? I told you guys. I hope you're all loaded on this ETH. Hey, still. Like, we've been locking in some amazing gains, and this thing's just going to keep printing. This is fucking... Excuse my language. Wow, so aggressive. Got too excited. What's the internet trend, right? The internet trend, yeah. You know that kid where he's going, oh, 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 booch, booch, money, baby, money, money, money. I don't care that was extremely embarrassing. I am aware. I do not care. Today is pretty boring, honestly. Abe, have you done anything interesting?
Nope, just adjusted.
Corey getting a denial just over yesterday's highs. That's a false breakout. Nothing more
No, I'm
bearish.
just adjusted
Nothing
for the
more.
most part. Taking some profits and adjusted.
Nothing more bearish than a failed breakout. So if you're trying to take CoreWeave, be careful, especially when this thing pulls back. They slaughter premiums. MSTR's like, what? Ethereum's running. What's going on? Why can't Bitcoin run? Even though I don't have options on coin for our pro members, we bought coin with size around 180. So after this low set and it started to show signs of recovery, we bought it with size. And then we caught it. We caught a good amount of this move too. So I don't feel too much FOMO because we are making money. Wow, that's how dead the market is. My small cap screener only pulled up 9 names. Gosh, anything with rare earth in the name is like pumping right now at $169 million market cap. That's who's still holding relative strength. This thing has pulled up on a lot of my screeners, actually, over like the past week. Wow, what the hell is this? This looks like a short squeeze. Abe, look at SBET. SBET. Cleared over 30. 38's the next one. Huh. What's on the option chain?
Is it a SPAC or something?
No, it's called Sharplink Gaming.
Yeah, it's hard to trade that though. Look at the strikes. You only have two options.
Oh, sorry, Jake. I didn't see your comments in the Discord. Orb testing. Yeah, kind of sloppy today, but they only gave like the. I mean, you can short that candle, but it got instant denial. This it's 65 minute. There's not good alignment. At the 65 was better aligned with the 15 minute. Um, I would say that this is gonna melt more on the day, but it might try and consolidate, not give a real move today. Like Abraham called out, it is a VIX expiration day, so the moves might be a bit odd. People are starting to get some of that bounce we were talking about. It might be looking to give us a great opportunity to buy some more puts, especially if it comes back up to like 91.57. I might be able to load up some sides again. I'd love honestly for us to come turn that off, into like this range of consolidation over the next few days, maybe into the end of the week, and then get a nice denial. So I'd love to try some bloat ups to accumulate in this range and then look for another dump down. You really short on Roblox right now? Because that does not look like it's going well.
Is it not going well? Oh, I had not noticed.
This thing
Huh.
is insane. It's insane. I have so much FOMO every time I look at this. I can't believe it's not in my lawn. It's the only stock where I feel that way. Oh, I just slept on it for too long. It turned sideways for so long. And that last earnings was so good. I hope this earnings gives us a really nice dip at the end of the month. Honestly, the fib retracement from these levels is going to be substantial. But I just get me under 100, please, and I'll buy it. I'll buy it at 91, and I'll just bite the bullet. Google might give a long signal. It does look a lot better than most of the big tech stocks still. The 65s giving a nice push here, and the 4 hour looks good. Rocket Lab consolidating. Oh, even less names now on the small cap screener. So really, just nothing's moving except Ethereum. Ethereum's the most notable thing on the day. I hope you guys are all fucking printing on ETHA. I got some of this in every single account. I might even add to the December's here. I should probably just wait and just add on any small dip. But if you guys like traded that gold run, you're gonna get like the same effect here on ETHA. I'm just gonna add some in the day trade account, honestly. I now have that position on in every account. As far out of the money as I can go in December, and just fucking ride this trend hard and long. We've been trading this thing since below 20. And like I said, guys, this is going to like 50, 60. It's probably the trade I have the most confidence in right now. We've already like doubled and tripled our money. And we'll do it again. And I'll do it again. Good day today. No else today, just straight money printing. Bitcoin trying to bounce. It still doesn't look that appealing to me, honestly. Coin kind of does. I don't know. That's a failed breakout. That's not good. Did the same thing CoreWeave did. Honestly, with how CoreWeave moves, if you took that short and we talked about it earlier, you're probably already up like 20%. You can lock in right here. When the market's really piddly like this, I'm very happy about just a quick 20 and 30 and just, you don't always have to have bangers. If you want to be consistent, sometimes you just gotta fucking just grind it out and take those small wins and run. Especially when the market's doing this toppiness. Until you break the 617, you can't be ultra confident. I'm net short, but you can't be ultra confident about being net short until you really like break this level, break that bullish EMA, and then kind of hold below that. So the break on the day can be a short, but then you're gonna want to see that confirmation. Like right now today, we're getting like an inside candle. It's bearish, but it's not like, oh my god, I gotta load up more size type of move. Not yet. Not yet. The Uber bounce is going to give us an opportunity to get back in to some shorts. But yeah, nice continuation. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look how far extended we were from the bearish EMA. So either this is going to come sideways and it's going to come to it, like it did yesterday, or it's going to touch it. And that's going to be a great re-entry for shorts. If it doesn't, I'm just going to sit in the rolls. I'm not, we have a plan. We're going to stick to the plan. It's one of those deals. APP doing a really good, nice consolidation here. I like to see that. I like to see that a lot. All right, I think we're going to end the stream. We've been going for an hour and a half, which is an extra half hour. I hope you all made some money with me this morning. Make sure you like the stream. And make sure you click that link in the bio or in the description down below. And subscribe to the free newsletter, completely free. I do daily posts. Well, for most days. And last night I had some friends come out from New York and we went out drinking and stuff. On days like that, I'm typically not going to write anything up, but most days I write a free piece, a nice educational piece. I share a strategy. I share some research, some names I really like. We called out the bottom on VKTX there. We called hymns on there. We called MP a full month before the government bought it. I was talking about how that was going to happen, likely. So go subscribe to it. It'll help you make money. It's, yeah, I mean, I've been making YouTube videos for 6 years. I've been making YouTube videos, and I've maybe gotten like a few compliments, like, "Hey, I really enjoy the YouTube." I've been doing that newsletter for 2-3 months now, and everyone always tells me, "Josh, I love the newsletter. The newsletter is great. Each write-up only takes you like 3 to 5 minutes to read, and it's really helpful information." Like, I get so many compliments on that newsletter. So check it out. You can unsubscribe if it sucks, but it doesn't. Everyone's telling me that they love it, which is cool, but also kind of makes me bummed because I worked really hard on that YouTube for a lot of years, and I don't ever get the compliments there, even though I go into more detail and stuff there. Yeah, I see that, Jake. I'm actually looking at the news right now to see what happened. Looks like Trump asked GOP lawmakers about firing Fed chair.
What the heck is he doing to bonds? Leave my bonds alone. What the jeez.
So I'm seeing also tons of posts about
Bonds are moving like 3-4 ticks at a time. That doesn't happen with bonds.
you can quit trading bonds. Why don't you
I like trading bonds.
come
Why
in
don't you
some real
let me
money?
trade what I like to trade?
RGTI is up 16% today. I see lots of people posting about it too. This is hilarious. When this stock was $6, I want everyone who's watching the stream right now to be very aware of this. When this stock was $6, the CEO literally did an interview and he said, "I have no clue why our stock is so high." When it was $6. He's like, "Because we should not be this high. Because we're still years away from reaching our goals." So when you're buying this stuff, just be mindful of that. I understand in bull markets, yeah, go full ape and you're gonna make money. Shit's gonna go up. It's gonna squeeze. You see a bubble, buy a bubble. Make some money. Don't complain about it. Just be aware of that, okay? 2028, 2021, and even on the retracement, even though I'm net short right now, shit's gonna go higher. It's gonna go higher, but it's gonna dip in the medium term. And I'm gonna make money off of that. I have made money off of that. But just be aware, QUBT, QUBTS are names that I straight up just short. Abe, if you're gonna freaking hum to yourself, can you go on mute, please? I'm trying to talk. For QUBT and QBTS, like, these are names I only short. These are absolute utter trash. I'm sorry if you hold them. It just is that case, okay? You could be mad. You could be like every other average NPC and be like, I do know what I'm talking about. Both of these companies, absolute trash. Okay, IonQ, RGTI, at least you have an honest CEO. You don't have that at those other two trash companies. RGTI, actually probably working on the technology of the future. Maybe they make it, okay? But this is the 2020, 2021 effects in play right here, okay? So even if this company makes it, probably still going to get cut in half at some point from where it's currently at, minimum. And that's, IBM's the real leader in quantum. Be mindful of that too. Your daily just flipped bearish on the TTM here, actually. So, we'll end the stream on that, guys, though. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Go check out the Substack. It'll help you make money. I think you'll enjoy it. Catch you guys later. Go check out the Substack. It'll help you make money. I think you'll enjoy it. Catch you guys later.